Welcome to lesson 101, so preparing appetizers. So what are the things to consider in preparing your appetizers? So last time you have already discussed the different classification of appetizers. So this time, so what are the things to consider once you started preparing your appetizers? So there are certain methods to follow. Okay, so for the first one, we have the so-called the mise en place is very essential. So it means that all the ingredients, all the tools needed must be in place in front of you as you start preparing your appetizer. Next is use high quality of ingredients. So it is very necessary that you have a complete list of ingredients as you plan, as you prepare your appetizer. Need to assemble as close as to serving time. So once the appetizer has already been assembled, so it's also the time for you to serve your appetizer. So as much as possible, before you prepare your appetizer, at least it is near to the serving time. So we have to make sure that the appetizer is served fresh, either hot or cold appetizers. And of course, the last one, so keep your appetizer as simple. So appetizer may consist of the garnish, and as you prepare your, like for example, the canapé, so it consists of the garnish, consists of the base, and consists of the spread. All right. So when it comes to designing your appetizer, so as much as possible, you have to keep it simple. Ingredients are well recognized. So there are points to remember before making your appetizer. So you have already the plan. So here are some points to remember. Okay, make sure you plan ahead. So you have to consider what kind of appetizer are you going to prepare. Then right after that, you need to prepare all of the ingredients needed. Then you need to perform the mise en place. Make your garnish count. So when you say garnish, it is the decorative edible part of an appetizer. When we say edible, so it also can be eaten by the guests, and it should count. It means that it should be recognizable. It will make the presentation more beautiful and pleasing to the eye of the guest. Balance. So when we say balance, we are referring to the amount or the serving of the appetizer, and of course the different colors, okay, of the ingredients used in preparing your appetizer. Let your guests see the best in it. And we all know that we always practice that in cookery, the eye eats first. So we need to amaze, we need to stimulate the appetite of the guests because of its aroma, because of its flavor. Items must be in proportion. So when you say items must be in proportion, that it means that, for example, if you're preparing a canapé, the serving suggestion should be in proportion. It means that all of the amount of ingredients used in each canapé or in each appetizer reserved should be balanced. Here are some suggested ingredients for canapés and hors d'oeuvres. Okay, for canapé, we used to have the toast or we have the biscuit, or we can prepare a tuna spread. It can be a combination of the mayonnaise, the tuna, cucumber. For added flavor, we need to add salt and pepper. And for toppings, we can have sausage, okay, bell pepper, tuna spread, and different sausages. Then we have the cucumber hors d'oeuvre. So of course, we need to use a cucumber, a slice of cucumber, tuna spread, and for garnish and added flavor, we can have parsley. We can also prepare onion rings as our appetizer. So the ingredients may consist of the onion. So we prepare the white onion, flour, 3/4 cup. So we have to mix that, a cornstarch, 1/4 cup, a 1 teaspoon of paprika powder for flavor and added appearance, color, taste of your appetizer. Half cup of cold water. Then for added flavorings and taste, add some salt and pepper, breadcrumbs, and oil. And another type of appetizer is we can have the skewers. So the skewer may contain a red bell pepper, sliced, cucumber, okay, contrast to the color and also the taste. We have the green bell pepper and sausage. Some may add cheese, a block of cheese, for their skewer. For the dipping sauce, for onion rings and for our skewer, so we have the simple, what they call the garlic mayo dip. It may consist of the yogurt, the mayo, 3 tablespoons, so any kind of mayo will do. White vinegar, half teaspoon, sugar, 1 teaspoon, and for flavor to taste, salt and pepper. Let us talk about the canapé parts. So there are 4 distinctive parts, elements of a canapé. Since canapé is one of the simplest and easy to prepare appetizer, so let us know what are its parts. So the canapé must consist of the base, the spread, the topping, and the garnish. So the garnish mostly on top. These serve as a decorative edible ingredient of the canapé, or what they call the garnish as the major part, the topping. So to hold the garnish and the toppings, so we need to have a spread. Then to hold the garnish and the toppings of your canapé, we must have a base which is consists of a biscuit or a toast. This spread may consist of what we have, the chicken spread, or we have the tuna spread. So it's up to you on how you mix different flavorings for your spread. But the most common canapé, what we may see, is the use of using tuna spreads. And aside from canapé, we can prepare what we call the skewer appetizers. So as mentioned a while ago, it may consist of the bell pepper, a sausage, or a combination of red and green bell pepper. And of course, do not forget to add more flavor. Just prepare your skewer dip.